Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, beta. Class 11, good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
Beta, I'll continue with ASL in this period. Actually, we have a PTM on Saturday. Okay, I'll just tell you. We have a PTM on Saturday, and I have classes of English only Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, right? Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Surbi ma'am has her classes.
Ma'am, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, you have the classes.
Acha, you are class 11. Sorry. I just forgot. Surbi ma'am must have started your ASL.
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Okay, sorry. It just slipped out of my mind. 11th class ma'am is taking, 12th I had started taking. Beta, biology, is there anyone who's left for Viva from yesterday? Anyone present today who did not give the Viva? One more chance I can give. Beta, let me ask you all, everybody, Anadi, you've given your Viva, no? Anmol
Yes,
has
ma'am.
given. Praveen, Krish. Yes, Krish has also given. Pallavi, I don't think you have given your Viva. Let me check. Pallavi Yadav.
Ma'am, I have given.
Also given. It's okay. Let me check the list. Yes, Pallavi has also given. Path, Raj Vikram, Pratyush, everybody has given. Surabhi, Shresht, Vishwansh, Zeba. This boy Pratyush, I saw him for the first time yesterday. Where is this boy Pratyush? Does he come for classes? I saw him for the first time yesterday in biology class. Does he take other classes? Pratyush. Nobody knows about him? Pallavi, Krish, I'm asking you people, what about this boy Pratyush? Do you know anything about him?
No, ma'am.
Nobody
No,
knows
no.
anything. Nobody knows, huh? Is he he's the 10th class pass out from our school only? Or is he a new admission?
I'm old admission.
Old only. I never saw him in the classes also. Okay, beta, we are about to start. Okay, let's start. We were doing plant kingdom. Let's continue with that only. Yes, beta, we are going to start with gymnosperms today. You remember we finished with algae, bryophytes? Those who were
Yes,
present know
ma'am.
about gymnosperms. Break the word gymnosperms. Gymno means naked and sperma means seeds. Okay, so these are the plants where ovules are naked. Ovules, they are not covered by a wall of the ovary. Because ovules are exposed before fertilization also and after fertilization also, that is why we call them as naked ovules. Or the other word is what we call as gymnosperms. So let's have it again. Gymnosperms, two words, gymnos which means naked and sperma which means seeds. Special thing about this is, हाँ जी बच्चे, that ovules, इनके बाहर ओवरी वॉल बनता ही नहीं है, never. Normally आपने हमेशा पढ़ा होगा that fruits are ovary and seeds develop into ovules. ठीक है? Normally you must have always done this case कि whenever we talk about कि what happens after fertilization, 9th 10th से 7th 8th से पढ़ते आए हम लोग, that the ovary develops into the fruit and the ovules develop into seeds. यही तो पढ़ा है हमेशा. But this does not always happen. There are some cases where ovules के बाहर ovary wall नहीं बनता है and it's ovules which remain exposed. Normally बेटा ovule seeds बन जाते हैं. तो seeds तो कभी खुले exposed होते नहीं है. Seeds हमेशा fruit के अंदर ही मिलेंगे and जो fruit होता है वो आपका ये होता है ovary वाला wall. But in this case we do not have this. Seeds that develop post fertilization are not covered. See, before fertilization, after fertilization. In both the cases, the seeds are not covered. That is why we use the word naked, and naked word is actually gymno. So understood what are gymnosperms? Those plants in which ovules are naked or they are exposed. They are not covered by a wall of the ovary. ये देखो बेटा. Cycus, ये देखो cycus के ovules दिख रहे हैं? Can you see these blue things? Cycus देखा होगा, cycus palm. ये वाला plant common है, ornamental plant है. You will find it in school also. घर पे भी देखा होगा कहीं. Have you seen this cycus plant?
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm? There are two kinds of cycus. एक तो cycus trees होती हैं जो बहुत बड़ी बड़ी होती हैं. Okay? वो अलग होती हैं. This is cycus palm. इस variety को हम cycus palm बोल देते हैं. इसके नीचे यहाँ पे आप देखोगे. कभी अगर देखने को मिले ये देखिए this. Fine? This is how. And if you can see it from inside, it's something like this. It's actually an ovule only, not covered by a ovary wall. See this. We have done this gymnosperms and angiosperms. Let's compare the difference. Okay, beta. We are going to have this. But abhi itna dekho. In angiosperms, can you see this pink color wall? This wall is made up of what? Tell me. Yes. Dekho beta. This is the wall of ovary. Can you see this wall of ovary, pink colored? This is present in angiosperms. What about gymnosperms? Gymnosperms में ये integument के बाहर, can you see any wall over here? There is no wall over here. Got the main difference between both of them? What is not present in gymnosperms?
Ovary
ये क्या
wall.
वाला? Ovary wall. चलिए आगे चलेंगे. We have lot of things in detail. अभी we'll study again micropylarin, chelazelin. याद होगा अगर तो आप compare कर सकते हो. They include medium-sized trees or tall trees and shrubs. It could be anything. They could be medium-sized trees, they could be very tall trees, or they could be shrubs. There is one tree rather, sequoia. What is its name?
Sequoia.
Sequoia.
Sequoia, please see the spelling. It's a gymnosperm. It is the tallest tree species, tallest tree species. Sequoia, giant redwood. देखो इसकी फोटो दिखाते हैं ये वाला. See, people are standing here. कितने छोटे लग रहे हैं compared to the size of the tree. Can you see this tree? What is this species? Sequoia. What is its name, beta? Sequoia trees.
Sequoia.
हाँ बेटा, they are the tallest trees, very tall. तो gymnosperms ऐसा नहीं है कि छोटे ही होते हैं. We have tall tree species also. These are known as. चलो, let's see this now. Roots, they're generally tap roots. Fibrous roots and tap roots पढ़ा था.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So if I talk about gymnosperms, then the roots are which kind of root? Tap roots. In some of the varieties, the roots have a fungal association in the form of mycorrhiza. हमने mycorrhiza पढ़ा है. Mycorrhiza is a symbiotic association between fungus and roots of higher plants. क्या लिखा रहता है हमेशा जहाँ भी mycorrhiza होता है? Tell me, it's a symbiotic association between. Yes.
Fungus
Tell
and roots of higher plants.
Yes, beta. It's a fungus and higher plants. So अब देखो यहाँ पे. This is mycorrhiza association shown with you. Higher plants means. Yes. चलो बताओ. चलो पहले तो मैं आपको समझा देती हूँ. Why quickly fungus? ये mycorrhiza. If you remember, even lichens discuss किया था. Let's do mycorrhiza also. It's a symbiotic association between the roots of a green big plant and a fungus. ये जो plants है बेटा, ये mainly sugars बनाता है. ये photosynthesis कर सकता है because it's a green plant. So it prepares sugars and वो fungus को देता रहता है. So what is fungus getting from it? Complex food, that is sugar from this. And fungus क्या करेगा? Fungus plant के लिए water and minerals, mainly phosphorus, soil से लेके देता है. Water and minerals, especially which mineral, children? Phosphorus. So this is the association. It's a symbiotic association. Mycorrhiza. Pinus, you know about the pine tree. So ये हमारा pinus roots with mycorrhiza. See, this is a pinus tree. Mycorrhiza. You've got over here fungus है. So plant क्या देगा बेटा? It's a green plant. वो आराम से photosynthesis करेगा. And it will produce organic molecules. Especially sugar is what this needs. तो glucose बन ही रहा है. Photosynthesis हो रहा है. It is giving it to the fungus. And fungus जो है वो आप देखो roots में है. यहाँ पे नीचे. So it's on the roots. So it will absorb water and give it to the plant for photosynthesis. And it will also absorb minerals, especially which one? It has a special capacity to absorb one mineral. बहुत ज़्यादा absorb कर पाता है. Which one?
Phosphorus.
Phosphorus. So you understood this is what is this association called? Mycorrhiza. Fungus and roots of higher plants. So you will find it in Pinus. Pinus इसका मतलब ये gymnosperms का symbiotic association है. ये देखो. In plants like Cycas, there are small specialized roots. ये देखो बेटा, यहाँ से निकलती हैं. ये जो part होता है आपको जो अभी दिखाया था. These roots are known as corylide roots. Corylide roots. They help in fixing nitrogen fixing cyanobacteria. They are associated. इनका भी आपस में association रहता है. These special roots. What are these roots called as?
Corylide.
They also have an association. They have an association with which bacteria? Cyanobacteria. What do you know about cyanobacteria? You know anything about cyanobacteria? क्या होते हैं साइनोबैक्टीरिया?
Algae.
Yes, very good. चलिए, so we have got two kinds of associations over here. वो Pinus में था, this one mycorrhiza, and this is in Cycas. These roots, what are they called? See the word on your screens. What are these roots called?
Coralloid roots.
Coralloid roots. Stems can be both. They can be unbranched or they can be branched. If you talk about Cycas, the stem is unbranched. But if you talk about Pinus, then it is branched. So it could be both. Okay? इधर देखिए Pinus में. See, बहुत सारी branches हैं आपकी. So Pinus is branched. Cycas if you go for, or if you go for Cedrus, ये वाला भी, it is unbranched. एक ही stem है बेटा बीच में. एक ही stem से ये निकल रहे हैं सारे. अलग से branches दिखाई नहीं देंगे आपको कहीं भी. देखो एक ही stem main stem है, बस इसी में से निकलेगा जो निकलेगा. Let's talk about the leaves. Leaves can be simple leaves or they can be compound leaves. The special thing about gymnosperms is that they can tolerate extreme temperature, humidity, wind. They are comfortable. They can tolerate all kinds of climatic conditions. It suits them. In conifers, especially Pinus, the needle-like leaves. ये देखो बेटा ये. Can you see the leaves? They are very different. They are needle-like. What is the main purpose of having such shape of leaves? They reduce the surface area. What are they doing to reduce the surface area? There are three features in the leaves of these plants. ध्यान से सुनिएगा बेटा. One, they have needle-like leaves which reduce the surface area. Number two, they have a coating of cuticle. The cuticle is very thick coating है ऊपर. We have a layer of cuticle, and the stomata is also sunken. So all these three features help to reduce the water loss. Because I told you they can survive in extreme climatic conditions. तो जहाँ water की बहुत ही scarcity है वहाँ पे भी they can grow easily because of these three features. Leaves are what shaped? Yes, leaves are needle shaped. So if they're needle shaped, automatically surface area is less. We have already done that surface area is directly proportional to evaporation. Isn't it? तो जितना कम surface area होगा उतना evaporation कम होगा, मतलब water loss कम होगा. Cuticle का coating है, which is a waxy type of coating, wax-like coating. Again, transpiration कम कर देता है. And stomata deep inside the leaves, अंदर की तरफ है. So water loss again कम हो जाता है. See now, this is important. Gymnosperms are heterosporous. They produce haploid microspores and megaspores. They are heterosporous, matlab they produce two types of spores. Haploid, both are of course haploid, but name of the spores if you see, microspores and megaspores. ये देखो. Some leaves are modified into sporophylls. Sometimes the leaves only get modified into sporophylls. They are spirally arranged along an axis to form lacs or strobili or cones. Let me show you this. ये देखो. Sometimes leaves modify हो जाते हैं बेटा, compact हो जाती हैं leaves. ये देख रहे हैं, leaves become compact and they are arranged along an axis. बीच में हम मान लेते हैं axis है. इसी axis के चारों तरफ compactly leaves एक गोल जैसा structure बना लेते हैं. This is known as cone. Common language we call it as cone. ये देखो ये रहा. Hill stations पे बहुत देखने को मिलते हैं. Or you call them as strobili. What are they called? Strobili. What are they called, children? ये वाला structure, ये वाला, yes. So ये क्या है? हाँ जी बेटा, they are modified leaves. They are actually modified leaves. हम ऐसे assume करते हैं ये axis है. Axis के चारों तरफ जो leaves थी वो आपस में combine होकर के they are getting modified, compact हो गए. They arrange themselves compactly along one axis. ये axis है हमारा. And then they form common language. We call them as cones. And then we call them in biology as strobili. Sometimes we will also call them as lacs. In some of the books, you will find the word. What is the word? Lacs. So remember, wherever it is written lacs, we are talking about what? Strobili or cones. देखो cone कैसे दिखता है. Sporophylls, the base sporangia in which spores are produced. Sporangia in which what is going to be produced? Spores are produced. देखो sporophylls are of two types. अभी पढ़ा था, इसी को डिटेल में जा रहे हैं. Microsporophylls and megasporophylls. Microsporophylls and megasporophylls. Tell me the two kind of sporophylls.
Microsporophylls and megasporophylls.
This word micro is related with males and mega is related with females. ठीक है? Microsporophyll is related to males, यानी pollen grains बनाएगा ये, यहाँ देखिए. एंड जो मेगास्पोरोफिल्स हैं उसमें ओव्यूल्स बनेंगे. इसको यहाँ पे देखते हैं. साइकस का कोन लिया है. इफ यू सी दिस वाज द मेल कोन ओवर हियर, दिस इज साइकस. इसका ये मेल कोन है. सी दिस इज द मेल कोन. यहाँ पे ये फीमेल है. विल गो इनटू डिटेल्स नाउ. सी दिस इज द मेल कोन साइकस. इसको हमने ओपन कर लिया. ओके. You will find these microsporophylls, these bag-like structures, which will contain spores. What is present inside the microsporophylls, children? Now, pollen grains. So pollen is male or female? When I say pollen grain, what do I mean? I mean males or female? 11th biology students, pollen grain means what? Male or female? Male, beta. And now we'll move on to mega. ये थोड़ा बड़ा होता है बेटा साइज में, इसलिए इसे मेगा स्पोरोफिल कह देते हैं. This male cone is smaller in size, so we call it as microsporophylls. ये देखो बेटा, ये मेगा स्पोरोफिल है. यहाँ पे आपको क्या दिख रहा है? Ovules. What is present is ovules. So what I am trying to tell you is sporophylls are of two types, microsporophylls and megasporophylls. Microsporophylls are associated with pollen grains, that is male gametes. And megasporophylls are associated with ovules, that is female gametes. Detail में देखते हैं microsporophyll. They are arranged to male strobili. Okay, they are arranged where? ये देखो, ये male strobili बनाते हैं. Strobili word किसके लिए यूज किया था आपने? Tell me quickly.
Lax or
Cones. Very good. Lax or cones. So all the microsporophylls, they are arranged. देखो ये सारे microsporophylls हैं. They are all arranged and सबको मिला के ये बन जाता है male strobili, that is the male cone, also known as microsporangiate. So if you see, these are all what? These are all male strobili. ये सारे के सारे ये arrange होके इन सब ने क्या बना दिया? Male strobili यानी male cone बना दिया. They have microsporangia. बच्चे देखो, अगर कोन को अंदर से खोलेंगे ना तो ये कंपार्टमेंट्स दिख रहे होंगे आपको, ये वाले ये अलग अलग. ये these are called microsporangia. Microsporangia in plural or microsporangium. ठीक है? Can you see these compartments? These compartments are known as microsporangia. Okay? Microspores, ये इसको हम microspore बोलते हैं. Male gamete, male cone. This develops into the male gametophyte. It is highly reduced and confined to only a limited number of cells. This gametophyte is called a pollen grain. Size में बहुत छोटा होता है and male gamete banega, which is obviously what we call as microsporangium. We had already seen what is being developed? Pollen grains. The pollen grains are being developed inside where? ध्यान से देखो, ये pollen है सारा इसके अंदर. So pollen are being developed in where? Inside where? Which place? Microsporangia. ठीक है? ये सारा pollen है बेटा. Let me do it again now. These are all microsporophylls. Microsporophylls arrange themselves to form the male cone, that is male strobili. इसके अंदर क्या है? ये है compartments over here, microsporangia. Inside the microsporangia, ये आपके pollen grains हैं. Pollen grain is actually a gametophyte, male gamete. इसका बिल्कुल उल्टा megasporophylls. They are arranged to form female strobili. That was known as microsporangiate, ये वाला male strobili, and female strobili is also known as macrosporangiate. They had microsporangia. यहाँ पे हमारे क्या होंगे बेटा? मेगास्पोरेंजिया. What is the word we'll be using? बस मेगा माइक्रो की जगह मेगा वर्ड यूज करते जाइए. Megasporangium mainly consists of a body called nucellus. ये वर्ड पहले पढ़ा है, nucellus, you remember? Yes. Have we done this word nucellus? What is the function of nucellus? पहले पढ़ा था एक बार. Anyone can tell me what is the function of nucellus? नहीं याद है? It provides nutrition. Nucellus always provides nutrition. So its main function is nucellus only. Nucellus main function is nutrition, बेटा ये याद रखिएगा. So megasporangium, because बेटा fertilization के बाद यहीं पे embryo बनेगा, so nutrition चाहिए होगा. So that is why female वाले cone में nucellus होगा, male cones में नहीं होता है, because development यहीं पे होगा. So this nucellus basically gives nutrition. And of course, क्योंकि development यहीं पे होना है, तो protective envelope भी चाहिए. So there are two differences जो आपको female cone में मिलेंगे, male cone में नहीं मिलेंगे. Female strobili or female cone. Number one is the presence of nucellus, which will provide nourishment. And second is it is protected by envelopes. Then we have a cell which is known as megaspore mother cell. ठीक है? Nucellus का ही एक cell बेटा specialize हो जाएगा, differentiate हो जाएगा. And it will form what we call as a megaspore mother cell. What is this cell called as? MMC बोलते हैं इसको, megaspore mother cell. Let me do this with you. All megasporophils will arrange themselves to form which strobili? Female or male? Mega word आ रहा है. Mega is always related to what? Males or females?
Female.
Females. So this will form the female strobili. बेटा उधर हमारा word use हुआ था microsporangiate. Here we are going to use macrosporangiate. There they had microsporangia. हाँ यहाँ पे what do we have? Megasporangia. What do we have over here? Megasporangia. बेटा वहाँ पे pollen था, यहाँ पे megasporangia means we are talking about ovules. Two things which you will find in the female strobili are not present in the male strobili. First is nucellus and the second is a protective envelope. Now this nucellus only, nucellus से ही there will be one cell which will develop and become, what cell will it become? MMC. What is MMC? Full form of MMC, PMC, MMC. What is this MMC?
Megaspore mother cell.
Yes. So megaspore mother cell कहाँ से बना बेटा? Nucellus का ही एक cell. Nucellus में से कोई एक cell differentiate हो गया and it has become MMC now. Now this MMC undergoes meiosis and it will produce 4 megaspores. We know MMC कहाँ से बना था? MMC was one differentiated cell of, tell me कहाँ से आया था? Nucellus. MMC कहाँ से बना था बच्चे जल्दी बताओ? MMC was differentiated cell from?
Nucellus.
Yes. If you can see this line दिख रही है बेटा, ये पूरा का पूरा, ये जो lining वाला structure है ये पूरा, this is nucellus. Main function वैसे इसका nutrition रहता है, but from this only one cell developed into MMC, and MMC underwent meiosis and it is produced how many megaspores? 4 megaspores. बेटा बोलिए नहीं तो याद नहीं रहेगा. It's going to produce 4 megaspores. अब ध्यान से सुनना. We have 4 megaspores. One of the megaspores enclosed within the nucellus develops into a multicellular female gametophyte. अब 4 में से एक 4 megaspores बने थे. Out of 4 megaspores, I'm talking about one. This is enclosed within the nucellus only. Okay? ये अंदर ही रहेगा, enclosed रहेगा inside the nucellus. Out of 4, how many? Out of 4,
One.
how many? हाँ बेटा, only one. So out of 4, only one is going to develop into a female gametophyte. And female gametophyte will develop 1, 2 or more archegonias. 2 भी हो सकते हैं, 2 से ज्यादा भी हो सकते हैं, but 2 तो है ही. चलिए, let's do it from the beginning. We had a nucellus. Nucellus का ही एक cell differentiate हो गया, and it formed what? क्या बना था? One cell MMC. Very good. So this MMC, very good. MMC में क्या होता है? Mitosis या meiosis? Tell me. MMC में meiosis या mitosis? It's on your screen. Megaspore mother cell undergoes which division? Mitosis or meiosis?
Meiosis.
Meiosis, beta. And
Meiosis.
how many? Anji bachche. And how many megaspores are produced?
4.
4 megaspores are produced. Very good. Now, out of these 4 megaspores, how many are going to develop into the female this thing gametophyte? Yes, only one will develop.
1.
One gametophyte will produce or have archegonias. Minimum how many archegonias?
2 or more.
Minimum how many archegonias? 2 or
Ma'am,
more.
2 or more.
2 or more. बेटा एक बार फिर से करिए प्लीज स्पीक आउट विद मी. वी हैड न्यूसिलस. न्यूसिलस किसमें था, मेल और फीमेल? माइक्रोस्पोरेंजिया या मेगास्पोरोफिल और माइक्रोस्पोरोफिल? चलिए बताइए, माइक्रो और मेगा कहाँ मिलेगा न्यूसिलस? न्यूसिलस वर्ड इज एसोसिएटेड विद मेल और फीमेल.
Ma'am, female.
Yes, beta. And mega word is always used for females. Micro is used for males. So one of the cell of nucellus differentiated. वो थोड़ा स्पेशल हो गया, उसने अपने लिए एक अलग फंक्शन ले लिया. If you've done differentiation in class 9th or 10th, so it has taken up a specific function. So we use the word differentiated. It has differentiated and it has become an MMC. What is the full form of MMC?
Megaspore mother cell.
Yes. So since it's a mother cell, MMC, megaspore mother cell. Please remember the full form. It's a MMC means megaspore mother cell. How many megaspores are produced?
4.
Megaspore mother cell, 4 megaspores are produced. Out of 4, how many will develop into the female gametophyte?
Ma'am, 1.
Yes,
One.
1. Very good. And that one female gametophyte will have how many archegonias?
2 or more.
2 or more. Very good. 2 or more. Don't get confused. We'll take it up again. The male or the female cones may be born on the same tree. For example, pinus. If you see pinus, you may have both the cones on the same tree. Or in cycas, they are on different trees. So male cycas and female cycas होगा. अगर male cone है तो we'll say this is a male cycas tree. अगर female cone है, we'll say female. But pinus में you may have both of them. Unlike bryophytes and pteridophytes, in gymnosperms, the male and the female gametophytes do not have an independent free living existence. बेटा देखो, in bryophytes, in pteridophytes, normally we had a male gametophyte, we had a female gametophyte. Independent था, कोई उनको existence में कुछ वो नहीं था. But in gymnosperms, they do not have an independent existence. They always remain inside the sporangia only. They will always remain within the sporangia. And sporangia कहाँ पे होते थे? Those compartments on the sporophytes. So one more thing, give me the name of a tree which has both the cones, both the strobili.
Pinus.
Yes. And if you have different strobili in different trees, which plant is it?
Cycas. Cycas.
Yes. Here, both the gametophytes do not have a free living existence. They are always remain. देखो ये ऐसे दिख रहा है. इसके अंदर you will have sporangia. So they are not exposed. They do not have an independent life. They are always inside. So they remain inside what? Inside the sporangia. बाहर नहीं दिखेंगे आपको gametes कभी भी. They are always inside the sporangia. Now it's a little complicating part. Let me see कितना समझ में आता है. Life cycle of gymnosperms. The pollen grain released from the microsporangium. I always tell you कि micro means we are talking about the male or female here. Microsporangium. Micro and mega, beta shuru se I am telling micro and mega. When I say microsporangium, I mean male or female?
Male.
Male. Class 11 biology, beta, आप लोग कुछ भी नहीं बोलते. It is so difficult like this. Microsporangium, micro always means male children. When I say mega, it means females. So microsporangium had pollen in it. I had already showed you in the beginning. Let me show you once again microsporangium pollen. ये देखो बेटा. This was microsporangium. What was present inside the microsporangium is pollen grains. ये जो अंदर है बेटा दिख रहे हैं microsporangium के अंदर. These are your microsporangiums. Inside the microsporangium, what is present is pollen grains. So let's start now. The pollen grains which were inside the microsporangium, they're carried in air currents. Whenever we have wind blowing or strong air, okay, so they are carried by this and they meet the opening of the ovules. Okay, beta. कहाँ थे pollen grain? Tell me. Microsporangium or megasporangium?
Microsporangium.
Yes, beta, they were inside the microsporangium. What is the agent of pollination here? Air, water, wind, insects. What is the agent of pollination? What is it? It's on your screen. What carries pollen? Water, air, insect, animal. Yes,
Air.
beta? Air. अब यहाँ पे देखना आप लोग. Yes. See, here it will come, the pollen grain by air. Then the pollen tube will develop and it will reach over here. What were these? I told you 2 or more. क्या है ये?
Archegonias.
Archegonias. Okay, please remember. From here, pollen it will fall. Then this pollen tube will germinate and it will reach here, this area. Please remember these are archegonias. Chaliye, let me do this. The pollen tube, it will carry this gamete. Gamete means I'm talking about the pollen grain towards what?
Archegonia.
Archegonia. So after fertilization, zygote is formed. Zygote will develop into the embryo and the ovules are going to develop into the seeds. Did I say anywhere that ovary is going to develop into fruits? Dekho? We never said that. We just said that ovules, they develop into seeds. That is why they are known as what? They do not have, these seeds will not have a cover of the ovary wall. That is why we call this category as what, beta? Gymnosperms or angiosperms?
Gymnosperm.
Okay, चलिए ये देखते हैं. This is a sporophyte plant stage. ये cone है. Can you see the cone over here? What will be released? These are pollen cones. So these pollen will be in which sporangium? Microsporangium or megasporangium?
Microsporangium.
Yes, beta, it is in microsporangium.